Hi, welcome to Makeup for 40 Plus. This is a video I thought I'd do to show you before and after. So basically it's how I did my makeup before and after, watching lots of wonderful makeup gurus on YouTube have started to change how I've done my makeup. So this is me without my makeup on, which is obviously not very pretty, but the end result is definitely better. So my intention is to do one side of my face with how I used to do my makeup and the other side with how I now do it, just after a few tips and tips that I've learnt from some wonderful people on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy and let's get started. So one of the foundations that I use is my Revlon Colour Stay. I've used this for a really long time. I find it lasts on my skin for at least 12 to 14 hours every single day. So I use it's Natural Tan is the colour that I use in this. So we'll start with how I used to apply it. So I just used to use a normal foundation brush, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with. This one's clean but obviously very well used. So basically I just used to apply it to my face like so. And as I say, I'll just do this side of my face for the old way and the other side for the new way. So won't be perfectly down the middle, but you'll get the general idea. One of the reasons that I like the Colour Stay is I find it really evens out my skin tone because it's a medium to full coverage makeup, and I have, as you can see, some dermatitis on my forehead. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it helps to cover up that as well. And as I say, this is the before I changed, and I always blend down my neck. So that would be all I would do for my foundation. Now, as you can see a lot of pores on my skin, discoloration. So I also use very often Colour Stay. So I like these because they stay on all day. So we'll try and get half, which could be interesting. So lipstick, done. Then blush, again, funnily enough, I was still using Revlon. This one is in Smoky Rose. And to apply this, I just use used to use just a plain blusher brush. This actually feels very strange applying my makeup this way now that I've changed, and I would just blend it from the ball of my cheek up and just drag up towards my hairline. Speaking of my hairline, my hair isn't always like this. I did shave for a cure a couple of months ago, so it is slowly growing back. So that would be it for my blush. Now basically I would used to use basically 3, maybe sometimes 4 colours, but generally just 3, and in the combinations that they normally run in, because the colour combinations of the palettes generally, work really well. So basically I would always apply with my finger. I hate to say it now, but I would. And I'm just going to use this pinky salmony colour here. I'm hoping that will show up with a bit of shimmer. I'm not somebody who adheres to the, if you're over 40 you can't wear shimmery colours, because I actually find that it brightens my face up quite a bit, and because of my olive skin tones I quite like to have the shimmer and just that reflective glow. So again, as I say, I use my finger to apply my eyeshadow. I would then get just a basic flat brush, and I would just go in with the second tone, basically once I had it all over the lid. So I would just choose a second tone, generally quite a dark shade, like something like this, as you can see that I was very well used. So this is a colour that I would just generally get and just apply, and I used to very much struggle to get to the corner of my eye. I mean, my makeup certainly wasn't horrible, but now that I look back I can do it far better, and as I say, it is very, very difficult to do it now, knowing the things that you can do to make it look so much better. It feels weird even using a brush like that, so I have to add that. Then again with my finger, shamefully, I would just go in with a highlighting colour similar to this, and just, the reason I used my finger was because I felt like I had more control, and I don't like very strong colours as my highlight colour, so I found that I could blend really, really easily and quickly just using the blending colour to highlight, and if I needed a bit more, just tap on. And that would basically be it. So then I would very quickly apply a little mascara. So again, I use the Revlon, and this one is the Luscious Glow. Very much enjoy this. The one problem I had always had though, sorry, it's very difficult to see that, I know. The one problem I always had was that by the end of the day I suffered really bad creasing on my eyeshadow. You can probably see it's already starting to crease now, and by the end of the day I also would end up with really bad smudging, even waterproof mascara, etc. underneath.